Hello, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, I'm Ron, and thank you for stopping by. Late yesterday evening, Tuesday, April 14th, 2020, I received an email notification from DJI with the subject, Up Your Game on April 27th. Opening the email, you get this image, which appears to be a teaser or promotional release for what I'm guessing will be the newest consumer drone, the Mavic Air 2. If you follow my channel, you know I own the original Mavic Air. From the press release, it looks like we'll actually know more on April 27th, 2020 at 9:30 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. If you click on the Learn More link, it takes you to the DJI website where you'll find a countdown timer, but no further information about this release. However, in going to the DJI Instagram at DJI Global, you get a little more with this soundbite DJI is included with the promotional picture. It certainly appears this will be the newest drone release. From what I'm seeing, this looks like the top view of a drone, and if you're familiar with the Mavic 2 series, you know the batteries mount on the top of the drone, and you have LED lights used for battery level indicators. It just looks like DJI changed the LED layout a bit in this newest drone battery. The 4 LEDs are your battery level indicators based on what I'm seeing in this promotional clip. Now, there have been leaked Mavic Air 2 photos floating around on the internet for about a month now, but recently I also confirmed or saw that the FCC database confirms DJI's filed paperwork with them as well for a Mavic Air 2. So at this point we know with certainty that DJI Mavic Air 2 is coming. Now the Mavic Air 2 will be a consumer-based drone falling somewhere between the DJI Mavic Mini and the higher-end Mavic 2 series drones. Now with the original Mavic Air, you've got your object avoidance sensors, you've got forward, backward, and downward facing sensors, but no side sensors or upward facing sensors, and I suspect the Mavic Air 2 will be similar regarding installed sensors. The leaked pictures we've seen also support this as well. We're still not seeing any side sensors from the leaked photos. For reference, the less expensive Mavic Mini doesn't have object avoidance either, but it does have a downward facing sensor for landing. It just doesn't have the object avoidance of the Mavic Air, the original. Now for this to be a successful launch, I think the newer Mavic Air 2 will need to include things like 360-degree object avoidance, OcuSync 2.0, which the existing Mavic Air 1 does not have, and better battery life than its predecessor, the Mavic Air. You're still going to need to register your Mavic Air 2 because it's going to come in over the 250 gram limit for FCC drone registration. We also know this new drone will include the new ADS-B sensor. DJI refers to this as their AirSense technology and had previously committed to deploying this technology in earlier press releases stating, quote, all new DJI drone models released after January 1st, 2020 that weigh more than 250 grams will include AirSense technology, which receives ADS-B signal for nearby airplanes and helicopters and warns drone pilots if they appear to be on a collision course. That's all we know with 100% certainty at this time. Everything else is speculation and rumor. Again, I'm sure we'll see better flight times than the Mavic Air 1, which are currently around 12 to 13 minutes of actual flight time. I suspect we'll see somewhere around 30 minutes of flight time reported in the Mavic Air 2 when it's launched. We can see from the leaked photos the Mavic Air 2 is bulkier than its predecessor, and we know from the FCC filing it will have a bigger battery using the 3,500 milliamp hour versus the original Mavic Air, which was 2,375 milliamp hour battery. The camera specs and the gimbal will most likely be improved as well for better overall picture quality and stabilization. I've got plenty of previous videos about the original Mavic Air if you want to check those out. I'll leave a link here to one of those videos if you want to check that out as well. I didn't purchase the Mavic Mini when it came out. I just didn't have a need for it since I already owned the original Mavic Air and had owned the DJI Spark as well. Now, my gut reaction is that I probably will not be purchasing the Mavic Air 2 unless it's got some great new features that I'm just not considering. I'm just not someone who constantly needs to be buying the newest drone just because it's available. The original Mavic Air really serves its purpose for me and for what I do. I also have the Skydio 2, which has its own unique sets of features. I think anyone new to owning a drone will certainly want to consider purchasing the newer Mavic Air 2 over something like the Mavic Mini. But if you already own the original Mavic Air, I'm not sure that this drone will be something you'll want to rush out and buy. If DJI comes out with some interesting new intelligent flight modes, that may also impact how well the Mavic Air 2 does during this initial launch. You'll notice the Mavic Air 2's controller is slightly larger as well, and they've appeared to move the phone mount from the bottom of the controller to the top of the controller. I'm hoping this design change has something to do with the cooling for the controller for possible OcuSync 2.0 release in this newer drone. Let me know in the comments below your thoughts on the Mavic Air 2. There's plenty of other videos out there already, I've noticed, and if you're in the market for a new drone, or if you'll be considering waiting for something further down the road. Many of us are still in the lockdown with the COVID-19 outbreak, and I'm not sure this is going to be the best time for many of us to be stepping out and purchasing any new electronics. Oh, and on a related note, I am seeing a price drop of the original Mavic Air on DJI's website from $971 US to $699 US for the Mavic Air. Fly More Combo, Arctic White looks like many of the other color, Onyx Black and Flame Red, are sold out at this time. DJI usually drops the price on related drones right before release, so I'm not surprised to see this. It will be interesting to also see if DJI continues to carry the original Mavic Air 1 when the Mavic Air 2 is released. And before I go, I'll say it again, the original Mavic Air is still a great drone, even in 2020. So if you're looking to save yourself a few bucks, it still may be worth a look. I'm still flying mine, and it's still providing me great video footage for nearly all my needs. I wish everyone well, and I hope you're safe with your family. That's it. If you got any value out of this video, please don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. It's always appreciated. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, ring that bell for future video notifications. So until next time, take care and happy flying, and remember, we got this.